21 minutes after 7 o'clock. It is the 28th day of February. Good morning. It is Wednesday, February 28th, 2018. I don't have to say February anymore after today. It's the hardest month to pronounce. February.
The R, you can't forget the R.
I could easily be lazy. Say February. Good morning, Robin. How you doing?
Good. Good morning, Larry. How are you?
I'm okay, partner.
Excellent.
The weather. Let's do the weather first. Let me be an amateur weatherman. 58 degrees right now. 83 the expected high today. And then tonight, the low 63. So it's cooler now than it will be tonight. Tomorrow, pretty much the same thing. Friday, things cool down a little bit. Highs at 78, lows Friday night 46.
There we go.
And the weekend highs around 71, 72-ish. With 40, mid-40s as the lows overnight. And then beginning Monday, things start to warm up a little bit. So a little bit of a dip and some cooler temperatures just in time for the first day of March. March comes in like a lion, goes out like a lamb.
Yeah, it does. It does.
So if that's considered a lion, I can't wait to see what the lamb looks like. Good morning, partner. How are you?
Good. Good morning. How are you?
It's good. 7:35. We will open up the phone lines, bring some news to the show, get you to call in if you want to comment on those news items, give your opinions on things. And I do have a kind of a variety of things this morning. When Galen Unold is on, I have an interesting topic for Galen. Now, one of the challenges when you're doing this show is to try to come up with something you've never done before.
Yeah.
And I try that all the time with the topics I come up with for Galen Unold.
You always succeed.
Now, the news sometimes, what's the word? Usurps? Dictates, usurps, whatever plan I had in mind. So sometimes we don't get to the plan. But I want to tell you what the plan is today. Okay. You know, everything that was once old is new again, right? You heard this. You heard this expression many times before.
Yes.
Well, there's something that didn't even happen in my lifetime. I don't think, unless I'm just not aware of things, that apparently is making a comeback in the fashion world.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready for this?
What is it?
It is the handheld fan.
Really?
The handheld fan that you ladies apparently used and us guys were somehow attracted to.
Nice. Well, they are kind of sexy when you hold it, the right way in your fingers.
Well, there's
Is it battery operated this time?
No.
Oh,
It
okay.
is a fan.
All right.
These things are making a comeback. They are designer fans.
Nice.
Oh my gosh! I saw one for $79.
Okay, there you go.
It's like holy mackerel!
I'll make my own.
All right. So if you're gonna get into the fan fad, the fan fad, then you will need to know the language of the fan.
Okay.
And Joan Garrick is the authority on this apparently.
Nice.
Now, what is her background? She is in the movie business. I can't remember her title.
Okay.
So she put out a guide. How many items on this guide? 32 things. 32 things you can say with the language of the fan.
Wow. Nice.
Now, this is an interesting topic, and I hope
it is an interesting
I think Galen will
topic.
find it fascinating. That you ladies will be looking. I just can't picture this. I just can't picture the kids outside the window. Here's a girl with a fan, and she's looking at a guy over the top of that fan, and she's fanning her face, and somehow he gets a message.
This is a whole new language.
Exactly. And Joan Garrick from the movie world has the because when you make movies, she was the go-to person for the movie makers. Say, hey, back in the day when they used fans, and when was that? When did they use fans like this?
The Civil War.
So apparently there was an etiquette about fans and what it meant.
Wow, isn't that something?
And apparently the guys knew what she was saying with the fan.
Wow, nice.
So when Galen comes on, I'll tell you all those details.
So now theater programs will be looking like fans now, because when you're sitting in the theater, like on the stage and all, you're fanning yourself with the program.
I hear the gears.
There you go.
I hear the gears turning.
There you go.
You got some ideas.
I do, but somebody else will get them before I can put them out.
Don't say that. So. Don't say that. How many things in your life did you come up with an idea for, and then you look out the window? Oh, there's my idea.
A lot.
Yeah. So do not say that somebody else is going to do it first. You just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do it. Dave Kelly is coming. Oh, not News Bites at 8:35, of course. That's 25 minutes every weekday where we do not engage in silly stuff like we were just doing. Mm-hmm. We will read the news. Some of the news is silly, but that's not our fault. And
that's right.
And we don't comment on it. If you've never heard it and you're a news junkie, you're going to like it. You might not like all the nonsensical commentary that Robin and I do. But that's part of what we do. Dave Kelly at 9:05. Dave is the marketing director of the Florida RV Trade Association. I've wanted an RV all my life. Mm-hmm. But as I get older, I look at these big things driving down the road, and I say, "Gosh, one day I'm going to get one of them, or rent one of them, or something." But the older I get, the more I think, I like hotels.
Yeah, aren't they nice? Fly right in.
You don't even have to drive.
No.
That's right. You can fly.
Yep.
Go to the hotel.
That's right.
Maybe get a cab for a few miles or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Or an Uber.
Or, well, same thing. Uber, cab, whatever.
And some hotels have shuttles back and forth from the airport.
The point is, why drive around a big box?
Yeah, right.
Colleen DeBase is coming on at 9:35. Colleen is the podcast host at the Story Exchange. She's talking about a book called Start a Successful Business. Expert advice to take your startup from idea to empire.
Yeah.
Howard Burrage Jr. is a pastor at First Love Ministry in Chicago, Illinois. He's got a book called Dog Face, Life in Comparisons to That of the Relationships Between the Dog and His Trust for His Master.
Yes.
I had a dream about a dog last night.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yes.
Was it fun?
It made me wonder if I was going to get a dog.
Oh,
I found this adorable dog. This adorable dog, and I was trying to bring it back to its owners, and apparently nobody wanted the dog, and I walked past it, and instinctively I went, "Come on, let's go," and I clapped my leg, and then the dog got up and started walking with me, and I said, "Wait, stop, because you're not coming with me." I don't know why I did that, and then the dog stopped. I said, "Well, you're trained." So,
as that dog is looking at you with those big old eyes,
let's
like,
go.
"Okay, I'll be your friend. Feed me."
Is that your way of telling a dog to come on? You pat your side of your leg. Come on, let's go. You do that?
I don't think so.
That's my thing.
I don't think so.
Did you ever see me do that when I had a dog?
Yeah,
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I have. I've seen you do that. You trained your dogs for that.
Douglas Robinson is the chair professor. Now, I could be a chair professor.
You're there every day.
I am the chair professor.
You got it nailed, let me tell you.
He's the dean of the arts faculty at Hong Kong Baptist University. Wow. And he's got a book called The Silently Book Series.
Yep.
The Silently Book Series. Oy, oy, oy.
Yep, there are two so far.
Omari Crump Sr. is a ghostwriter. He's got a book called The Jungle Rescue. It's a children's book. Mm-hmm. Is that the book we got yesterday?
No.
And then Stephanie Oswald. Oh, we've had Stephanie on many times. She's the travel girl. She's fun, but her phone connection is always horrible.
Yeah.
So it's a horrible connection. And then later on in the morning, I have something I thought would be interesting. How many of you take heartburn medications? You ate too much pizza or something like that. Mm-hmm. Well, they're not always good for you. So I have some natural alternatives. I never knew they weren't good for us, but
I've never taken them.
Apparently. Oh, really?
Yeah,
apparently
I never have.
There's some issues with them. I'll tell you what they say. It's not me. It's they saying these things. All right, we'll take the break, and the phone lines will be open in about 4 minutes. After the news, this is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
Fox News Radio, I'm Chris Foster. The president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, is among several people at the White House who've lost top-secret security clearance, people who'd been cleared only on an interim basis. White House counsel Kellyanne Conway tells Fox that President Trump
has great faith in Jared Kushner as his senior advisor to continue to work on matters affecting Middle East peace, for example, and other pieces of his portfolio.
The decision was made by White House Chief of Staff John Kelly after it came out that former Staff Secretary Rob Porter was denied permanent clearance, accused of abusing two ex-wives. Kushner's attorney says in a statement there's a backlog in the process for securing a permanent clearance. In Parkland, Florida,
it's going to be rough. We're going to need a lot of help.
Students at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School go back to class for the first time since the shooting there 2 weeks ago today. 17 people died. It'll be a half day with the focus on just easing everyone back in. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Jenny had a dream of joining the national bobsled team. She worked out relentlessly and knew that if she just refused to give up, one day her dream would come true and she'd stand triumphantly up on the podium. But when her kids reminded her that she was 52 and she lived in Texas, and maybe she started dreaming this dream a little late in life, she gave up on not giving up. But then she heard how Geico could save her money on car insurance, so she switched and achieved that dream instead.
When you're hiring, you don't want to sort through dozens of irrelevant resumes. You want a short list of qualified candidates. That's why you need Indeed.com. Post a job in minutes. Set up screener questions. Then zero in on qualified candidates using an intuitive online dashboard. Daryl is hired with Indeed.
Nothing has been this simple, this easy, and this effective.
Discover why 3 million businesses use Indeed for hiring. Post a job today at Indeed.com/hire. Search for greatness. Search Indeed.
Are you wasting hundreds or thousands of dollars on termite retreat fees? If you're not with Turner Pest Control, you probably are. Turner Pest Control offers the industry's only termite and pest control package that never charges retreat fees, ever. You can get started today for only $99. This is a value of $500 or more. This includes treatments, installation of monitoring stations, quarterly pest control, and a lifetime guarantee, all for an unbelievable low $99. Even if you have another pest control provider, visit turnerpest.com to find out how you can avoid paying those high termite retreat fees.
Here is your news brief from the source WOCA. A Florida House panel has approved a gun violence prevention package that now appears set for final passage by the end of the week. The legislation's centerpiece is raising the minimum age to buy an assault weapon from 18 to 21 years old. The Ocala Police Department is looking for people who witnessed an accident and a shooting on Monday afternoon at the corner of Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue and Northwest 10th Street. The Secret Service has taken over an investigation into a passenger whose baggage at Orlando International Airport had more than 100 fraudulent credit cards and gift cards inside of it. The Florida Department of Transportation and Turnpike Authority are holding a public meeting at the Ocala Hilton on May 1st to hear from residents regarding a proposed extension to the Suncoast Parkway, which, if approved, would be a new alternative highway connecting Tampa to Jacksonville. If you're interested in attending the meeting, it is from 4 till 7 p.m. on May 1st at the Ocala Hilton. And that is your news brief from the source.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Wednesday, a mix of sun and clouds and warm with a high of 80 at the coast, 85 inland. Partly cloudy and mild Wednesday night, low 63 inland, 68 at the coast. Thursday, intervals of clouds and sun, breezy and very warm in the afternoon, high 83 at the coast, 89 inland. For Friday, partly sunny, pleasant, and less humid, the high 75 in the north, 82 in the south. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Our tractor services include bush hog, disking, front end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are licensed and insured. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440, or online at powellgene, Gene, at yahoo.com. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Northwest Florida's largest RV show is coming to the Florida Horse Park. It's the Ocala RV Show, March 1st through 4th. A huge selection of RVs with show special pricing and drive-them-home financing. Daily door price of 2 $100 gas cards each day, no purchase necessary. Thursday through Saturday, 9 to 5, Sunday, 10 to 4. Buy one, get one free admission Thursday. $2 off military and first responders every day. Adults $5, kids under 16 free. The Ocala RV Show, March 1st through 4th. Wherever you roam, you're always at home.
Are you worried about our outdoor heritage, clean drinking water, and a place where future generations can enjoy wildlife? Attend a local Ducks Unlimited event. A good time for a great cause with people just like you.
Join us for the Ocala Ducks Unlimited dinner, catered by the Texas Cattle Company, on Friday, March 2nd at the Motel 6 Conference Center on Blitchton Road. For tickets, call Tom at 352-895-3614 or visit www.ducks.org/Florida/events.
All right, 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Wednesday morning. You made it to the middle of the week. It's 58 degrees here at the Paddock Mall. Thank you for tuning in. Looks like it's going to be a nice, partly cloudy day. And the phone lines are open. I've got some news to share with you. Let's start with a local story, see what your thoughts are on this. I don't really have an opinion on this one. Like maybe I do. Maybe I feel like it's a good idea. I don't know. All right. Have you ever taken the Suncoast Highway anywhere? Parkway. I'm sorry, Suncoast Parkway. I know you have, Robin. We've driven on that together. It goes from. I guess it ends the southernmost point of it goes at stops near the Tampa International Airport. The northernmost end of it right now ends at where is it again here? Highway 98 in Hernando County. I have used that highway a lot when, for example, my mom and dad lived in Beverly Hills. So it was, going to the Tampa airport, that was really easy, and hardly anybody was using the road at that time anyway. I don't know how it is now. Part of the one part of it, the southern part of that southern stretch of that highway, is Veterans Memorial Highway or something.
Yes,
it's got a different name. But anyway. There was an approved plan to extend the parkway to State Road 44 in Citrus County. I don't know how much work has been done on that already, but now there's another proposal to stretch it from that point, State Road 44, and then head up northeast to Jacksonville. So technically, it would be another road that goes from. There is no road really right now. It would be a direct route from Tampa to Jacksonville. Right now, there is no direct route as far as one road, right?
No.
Right?
No, you have to hit Old 301. You have to cross over.
So that's what this would do. And the reason it's in our news is because part of it will go through Marion County. Mm-hmm. And so they're having a meeting on May 1st at the Ocala Hilton, if you're interested in expressing your opinion on this. And if you look at the proposed maps, two of them utilize the interstate we currently have, I-75,
right,
as part of this new extension to the Suncoast Parkway. So, many times we have, right through town, we have 301, 441, and 27 are all the same road.
Yeah, exactly.
So it would be like that, where it would connect somewhere. Probably in Wildwood, I would think, near Wildwood exit, I would think. I don't know. Connect to the interstate. So maybe it wouldn't do anything more than just simply be renamed as opposed to digging up land and putting down a new road, at least in our county.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although maybe the northern part of the county, like where around the area where 301 and 441 separate.
Yeah.
Maybe this would also separate. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's how, I go. Is 301, take 301 all the way up to Jacksonville, or you can take it up to I-10 and then go over, scoot over. But I can't see in my head where this would be, how they would construct it to be better than what we have right now. It's just another road. If they built, because right now part of the Suncoast Highway runs parallel to I-75, right? I mean, you can see I-75 from the Suncoast, from the Veterans Memorial Parkway, right?
No,
can't you see it?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. But I hear what you're saying, though. It's not far from it.
Yeah.
Well, the Suncoast Parkway to the Tampa airport, you avoid a lot of that congested area in downtown Tampa.
Right.
So
which is good.
That's a good reason to use that road.
But I can't imagine an east to west part of that to get up to Jacksonville.
Well, I guess it would be like you say, parallel to 301. It'd have to be.
Yeah.
It'd have to be. So, and 301 is a road that goes through towns, and a parkway wouldn't. It would be like the interstate where there's no red lights or anything. There's exits.
Oh, okay. So that'll be a lot of thinking on the engineer's part.
But it's also a toll road.
Do it.
It's also a toll road. So I don't know. I don't really have an opinion.
But it's interesting. I'm really glad they're having a meeting about it to get the public's input. That way they can learn more about it with the details.
All right. So there you go. That's all I have on that one.
It's a good thing. I love meetings.
So all right. Well, I like that kind of news. I'd rather be reporting on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Than some of the other stuff we have. Good morning. You're on the air.
Morning, guys.
Hello, Hugh.
Say, rather than highways and that, how about going in the direction of light rail between Tampa and Jacksonville to relieve the traffic problem and everything?
If you bring that up at the meeting, I wonder what they will say. I think this particular group is in the business of building roads, so they probably, I don't know what they would say to that. I mean, that's a good idea. As long as people will use it. That's the thing. People will probably use a parkway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, right now, there's kind of a big push between Orlando and Miami light rail that's in progress, and if that's successful, why not Tampa to Jacksonville? It makes sense to me.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the meeting is May 1st. I don't know if you're interested in going to it. I will not be there, but
yeah.
All right. Hey, thank you, Hugh. Yeah, I know. I hear a lot of people saying we should have more rail, and I'm okay with rail. I really have no problem with it. I think the conversation about rail is also about taxes. Hey, the conversation about the parkway is also about taxes. Right. This particular parkway is a toll road, so maybe that would be the one question you would ask. You might say, as far as the road is concerned, as long as you're not declaring eminent domain on my mother's house or something like that, then I'm okay with you building the road. But how much tax money is it going to cost? And if they say, well, no, we're paying for this one with tolls, then I wouldn't have a problem with it,
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And there you go.
I'm glad they're leaving it up to the people and not just voting.
I think in order to have an opinion, though, you have to see a plan. You can't just say this is what we want to do, because you don't have in your mind. You can't visualize. Is somebody going to declare eminent domain on my house? Actually, I would be all for that if it was my house. How much money are you going to give me to move? Okay.
Yeah, you'd make a lot of money.
You got it. You got it. Toyota.
They did that up in Milwaukee with my aunt and uncle when they put in part of the expressway up there. They declared eminent domain. They gave them money, and they were happy.
Today, students at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, will return to classes for the first time since Valentine's Day. I know you know what happened there. The whole next paragraph is what happened there. Teachers returned Monday to prepare for classes. There you go. So today's the day. Those kids have it's going to be a hard day for them.
Very hard.
President Trump plans to meet with lawmakers at the White House today to discuss gun legislation. Yesterday, Republican leaders in Congress rejected calls for tighter gun restrictions despite an in-person pitch from Florida high school students leading a newly energized gun control movement. House Speaker Paul Ryan, a Republican from the state of Wisconsin, said Republicans would focus on law enforcement failures, not tighter gun control. Ryan said he supported Trump's call to arm teachers, but not at the federal level, while others dismissed another Trump proposal, which is raising the legal age for purchasing semi-automatic guns from 18 to 21.
They're missing the point.
The father of the young girl named Heather, I can't remember his and her last name, she died 2 weeks ago in that shooting. The father, I believe, is going to be the new John Walsh. Remember John Walsh lost his son down in South Florida?
Yeah. Adam.
Adam, thank you. Adam Walsh was kidnapped, and they found his
head.
His head or his headless body or both.
Yeah.
In a canal.
Horrible.
Anyway, so John Walsh took his grief and really spearheaded a lot of efforts to get children fingerprinted, to have more safety precautions put into place, and this man seems like he's doing the same thing. He's taking his grief and he's trying to. He wants to be the last father ever to experience that kind of horror. I hope he is successful.
I do too.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning. One thing I want to throw into the discussion about the age. The armed forces recruits people between the ages of 18 and 21. If you remove the possibility of firearm knowledge to that age group, you're hurting the national defense.
They would be exempt, though, wouldn't they? I mean, if you're in the service, you would be exempt from that law.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you got to treat you have to train a person that has no knowledge of firearms, as opposed to some recruits that have some knowledge right now.
You're right. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't disagree. Yeah.
Just the thought that has to go into the discussion.
It is.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely, you're right. I think absolutely. Thank you for that.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you. I don't remember the ages, but I think the guys who shot up Columbine were not of legal age, did not legally have guns.
Yeah.
And I don't think they had assault weapons. I don't know for a fact, but these points are being made over and over on other talk shows, and it does. I mean, I have no problem at all going along with the decision, whatever it may be. I mean, if it were me, I'd see no guns on the planet at all. But I know that's not practical. I know that's not reality. I mean, if I were God, I would somehow say, okay, we're going to melt them all or something. But I don't know. Just I think the question has to be asked, and I said this a couple times, so I'm not trying to be too redundant here, but that question has to be asked. If you raise the age limit, if you ban certain weapons, whatever you do you still feel like you can just leave your door open? Do you still feel like you can still let your children go to school and there doesn't have to be any safeguards at the school?
No.
I don't think so.
No, not at all.
I think safeguards are an important thing. Look at this. People are now having their doorbell with a camera on it. So you don't even answer your door until you're absolutely sure who's there, which is the whole idea of the peephole back in our day.
Yeah, exactly. No, my girlfriend, when I was still going to high school, she came home one night from her job. And when she was walking up to her front door to let herself in, I mean, we all lived with our folks at the time, this guy jumped out of the bushes and started stabbing her with a butcher knife.
Holy cow.
But it was wintertime, so she had her big coat on and everything, and she survived.
Did she know him?
Yeah, but he just jumped. He was waiting in the bushes.
She knew
for her.
him.
Yeah, he was another kid at school, and
yeah,
exactly.
My gosh.
So I mean, it's not, they're going to get weapons no matter what it is. It's not going to be a gun. It's going to be something else.
How did she?
But thank God
what
she
happened?
lived.
She lived.
Yeah, because it was winter and she had her big coat on.
I hear you, but
everything.
did it reach the skin at all? The knife?
Yeah. She got slashed on her face. Her other body was okay. But
I don't.
I mean, that's just my point. If there's, you don't keep your doors open, and people are going to use anything they have as a weapon if they want to hurt you.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, Larry. It's Karen.
Hey, Karen.
I was just calling with a thought. We had a huge catastrophe in Las Vegas not so long ago that killed hundreds of people.
Right.
And it disappeared off the news immediately.
I know.
And this one is still going and going and going. And it's horrific. I'm a mother. I can't imagine losing children that way. But how is one staying on the news so prevalent when the other one just disappeared?
I know. I've heard other people wondering that also. I don't know. There's something fishy about that one. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, we're talking about hundreds of people being shot at, and they were all ages and all races and all, different sexual orientations and all those things that seem to make the press. But because this was children, and again, I understand, it all automatically becomes gun issue. It's not a gun issue. It's a heart issue. It's a God issue. I don't understand.
Right, I don't either. I appreciate pointing that out. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Karen. Good to hear from you. I don't know why that was. I've heard Glenn Beck pondering that one too. Why was that one buried? Why do we know nothing about the shooter, really?
Yeah, exactly.
Let me type it in here, see if somebody's got something on here.
Exactly. Convenience, it's buried.
I don't know. It doesn't say anything. All right, let me just bring some other stories to the show, and if you have any comments on any of them or none of them, if you have something else you want to say, this is the best time of day to get in on the air. The number is 622-9622. U.S. pedestrian deaths totaled nearly 6,000 last year for the second straight year amid mounting signs that walkers and drivers are dangerously distracted. The new Governor's Highway Safety Association report estimates that 5,984 pedestrians were killed in the United States in 2017, with about 75% of those fatalities occurring at night. Experts attribute the deadly trend to several factors, including smartphones and marijuana use.
Oh, gee.
Huh, that's interesting. We're not making a definitive link here and saying this is an aha moment, but it's a source of concern, said Richard Redding, Director of Safety for Sam Schwartz Consulting, who authored the report for GHSA. All right, if you're smoking pot, put down your phone, please, and don't go walking anywhere.
Exactly.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning. Another thing comes to mind. The shooter was a 19-year-old high school dropout. Where did he get over $1,000 to purchase the weapon and the ammunition? Somebody enabled him.
That's a good question, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a cheap rifle. It's been about $1,000 between the rifle and the gun and the ammunition. 19-year-old dropouts don't have that kind of money.
Oh, wow. Nobody's brought that up before that I've heard. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, all right. Good stuff. Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Appreciate the call. Good calls this morning.
Excellent call, yeah.
Let's see. World-renowned evangelist Billy Graham, who died last week at the age of 99, will lie in honor at the U.S. Capitol today and tomorrow. Political leaders and the public will be allowed to pay their respects. House Speaker Paul Ryan announced that he and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell will take part in a bicameral service. What is that, Robin? Bicameral.
I don't know what that is.
Honoring the preacher and presidential counselor, of course. While numerous Americans, mostly elected officials and military officers, have lain in state at the Capitol, only 3 other private citizens have lain in honor. According to a House history of the tradition, the most recent one was Rosa Parks back in 2005.
Oh, okay.
Lain in honor, that's what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
A new storm is expected to bring additional weather this week to areas struggling to recover from a series of storms and tornadoes. The greatest concern in coming days will be Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. I guess that's what's bringing in the cool temperatures to Florida, huh?
I think so.
Severe storms, including the chance for tornadoes, are forecast to fire up today from Dallas to Nashville, according to AccuWeather.com. Roughly 70 rivers were in flood stage earlier this week in the central United States, according to the National Weather Service. This is maybe a stupid question, but I never lived near one of the Great Lakes, and you did. Did Lake Michigan ever flood? Does that thing, it's so big, does it ever rise to the point where it floods?
Not since I was living there in my 18 years
of
living there.
It just seems, I don't know. Just a question. Let's see. What do we have here? The Secret Service has taken over an investigation. A passenger at Orlando Internet. Okay, here.
This is a good story.
Figure this one out. Okay.
This is good.
This is what it says. The Secret Service has taken over an investigation into a passenger whose baggage at Orlando International Airport had more than 100 fraudulent credit cards and gift cards. Okay?
Okay.
A Transportation Safety Administration officer found the cards, which contained multiple names that did not match the bag tag.
Mm-hmm.
He found them while inspecting the man's checked luggage. TSA then contacted police. The man who checked the suitcase had already departed on his scheduled flight to Newark. So Orlando police detectives contacted the Secret Service and the New York, New Jersey Port Authority police.
Mm-hmm.
The bag contained, in addition to his clothing, 280 Visa cards, 113 credit cards in 9 different names, and a credit card skimming device and cartons of cigarettes.
Gosh.
How did he get on the plane? I mean, when you're checking your baggage, you're standing right there with the guy.
Yeah, exactly.
He looks through your stuff. Mm-hmm. He says, "What is this?"
Exactly.
"Oh, those are my credit cards, officer." "All right, well, go ahead, catch your plane. I'm going to keep looking at that stuff."
Yeah.
What?
I know. How did they get on the plane?
How did he get? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, exactly. This is, I just don't get
You
it.
know, you go ahead, catch your plane. I know you're late. I'll just keep looking through your bag here. Oh, no problem, sir. I know that clothing is of no importance to me.
Right.
Nor is that skimming device, nor those fake credit cards. What else do I have here?
So he was probably arrested in Newark then.
Well, we don't know. Didn't say. All right, real quickly, this is like a public service announcement. On March 10th, a week from Saturday, the Ocala Shrine Club is doing some free screenings for children with bone, muscle, or joint problems. Look for these signs. You see, this is from a pediatric orthopedic specialist will be there for free, screening children who may have some need for some care, I guess. And this is from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Ocala Shrine Club on Maricamp Road. The address is 4301 Southeast Maricamp Road. So this is what the doctor says to look for. Toe walking, flat feet, bowed legs, knocked knees, sore, painful, or stiff joints. This is in children now.
Mm-hmm.
Limb deficiency. I don't know if that means maybe a shorter limb. Curved spine, indicating possible scoliosis. And club feet. If your children seem to have any of those conditions, there is an orthopedic specialist, a pediatric orthopedic specialist, who will be at the Shrine Club on Saturday, a week from Saturday, March 10th.
Okay.
It's from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. I'm going to give you a phone number so you can call to find out more. But it is a free screening. Free. The phone number is 454-9202. The second number is 362-6216. Both of them 352 area codes. Ready? I'll say it again. 454-9202 and 362-6216.
Okay, excellent.
What other news do I have here? The Florida governor, Scott, has says he has a major action plan to keep students safe in Florida public schools, including a $500 million investment in school safety and mental health. As part of the plan to keep our children safe in schools. A judge who was taunted by Donald Trump during the presidential campaign took his side on a challenge to building a border wall with Mexico, removing what could have been a major obstacle to the signature campaign pledge.
Wow. Who's the judge?
U.S. District Judge Gonzalo Curiel rejected arguments by the state of California that the administration overreached by waiving laws requiring environmental and other reviews before construction can begin.
Gosh. Yeah, see, Trump has a way to negotiate.
Yes. Where's that Neil Diamond song when I need it? Do I need to tell you what that means?
Yeah,
you know
I
what it
don't
means.
know what it is.
Money talk.
Oh, that's it. Yes.
But it
that's
can't
right.
sing and dance.
Exactly.
11 people fell ill and 3 were hospitalized yesterday after a suspicious letter was opened at a military base in Northern Virginia outside Washington, D.C. The Arlington County Fire Department said that the letter containing the suspicious substance was opened in the Consolidated Administration Building at Joint Base Meyer Henderson Hall in Arlington. Wow, that's pretty scary.
Very scary.
People sending people stuff in the mail to get you sick or kill you, right?
I know, I hate it.
All right, we've come to the end of this segment. We need to move forward. Galen Unold is up next. We've got a couple things I want to mention to him. Plus, this new fad of the paper handheld fan.
This is cool.
Coming
I can't
back
wait.
as was a fashion accessory. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio. I'm Chris Foster. Classes resumed today at the high school in Parkland, Florida, where 17 people were shot and killed 2 weeks ago. Ryan Petty lost his daughter Elena and says about gun safety legislation.
There'll be time for that. Right now, we secure our schools. We figure out what went wrong and what we can do better. And then we'll have the other public policy debates later.
The Dick's Sporting Goods chain just announced it will no longer sell assault-style rifles or large-capacity magazines. White House Communications Director Hope Hicks spent 9 hours with the House Intelligence Committee investigating Russia election meddling. Fox's Jill Nato.
She wouldn't answer questions about her time in the White House, saying she was advised not to. One source says Hicks did say she had told white lies for the president once in a while.
Florida Republican Tom Rudy on that committee says the white lie remark was not related to the Russia investigation. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Jenny had a dream of joining the national bobsled team. She worked out relentlessly and knew that if she just refused to give up, one day her dream would come true and she'd stand triumphantly up on the podium. But when her kids reminded her that she was 52 and she lived in Texas, and maybe she started dreaming this dream a little late in life, she gave up on not giving up. But then she heard how Geico could save her money on car insurance, so she switched and achieved that dream instead.
When you're hiring, you don't want to sort through dozens of irrelevant resumes. You want a short list of qualified candidates. That's why you need Indeed.com. Post a job in minutes. Set up screener questions. Then zero in on qualified candidates using an intuitive online dashboard. Daryl is hired with Indeed.
Nothing has been this simple, this easy, and this effective.
Discover why 3 million businesses use Indeed for hiring. Post a job today at Indeed.com/hire. Search for greatness. Search Indeed.
If you don't believe this is a super early azalea season, then open your eyes and look around town. They're everywhere. They're in gorgeous bloom right now. Now all you have to do is get down to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens for their fabulous truckload azalea sale. Here's a super buy, a special selection of variegated dogwood azaleas, number 1 size, regular $7.99 for just $2.99. Yes, I said just $2.99. Of course, Bob's still got plenty of those ever-blooming red ruffles. They're still just $3.99. And how about veggies? Bob's got them in a big new veggie section right out front. They're still just $3.49 for the jumbo 4-pack. Buy one, get one at half price on the trees, so don't miss that sale right now. All going on now during the Camellia Show Spectacular, daily till 4, Saturdays till 2 at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, Ocala. Homegrown, locally owned since 1952.
Here is your news brief from the source WOCA. A Florida House panel has approved a gun violence prevention package that now appears set for final passage by the end of the week. The legislation's centerpiece is raising the minimum age to buy an assault weapon from 18 to 21 years old. The Ocala Police Department is looking for people who witnessed an accident and a shooting on Monday afternoon at the corner of Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue and Northwest 10th Street. The Secret Service has taken over an investigation into a passenger whose baggage at Orlando International Airport had more than 100 fraudulent credit cards and gift cards inside of it. The Florida Department of Transportation and Turnpike Authority are holding a public meeting at the Ocala Hilton on May 1st to hear from residents regarding a proposed extension to the Suncoast Parkway, which, if approved, would be a new alternative highway connecting Tampa to Jacksonville. If you're interested in attending the meeting, it is from 4 till 7 p.m. on May 1st at the Ocala Hilton. And that is your news brief from the source.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Wednesday, a mix of sun and clouds and warm with a high of 80 at the coast, 85 inland. Partly cloudy and mild Wednesday night, low 63 inland, 68 at the coast. Thursday, intervals of clouds and sun, breezy and very warm in the afternoon, high 83 at the coast, 89 inland. For Friday, partly sunny, pleasant, and less humid, the high 75 in the north, 82 in the south. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
If you find an animal or a bird that needs help, call Animus Foundation at 352-843-6379. They will come and get the animal if you can't take it to them. High school students and those with court-ordered community service can earn required hours in this rewarding environment. And veterans who share a bond with animals and parrots who have been through mental or physical trauma are especially welcomed. Families, clubs, and tourists can arrange for tours of Animus without driving for hours or miles. Consider volunteering. Animus needs you.
Hey Tish, this email about Honey Baked Ham giving our listeners $20 off of a 9-pound ham just for mentioning WOCA, is this right?
Yes, while supplies last, our listeners can save $20 off of a 9-pound or larger ham. All they have to do is tell them that they heard about it on WOCA.
Okay, call Honey Baked Ham today, 861-0011, or stop by 2709 Southwest 27th Avenue, right there behind Best Buy. Tell them you heard about the special on WOCA and save $20. But hurry in, this is a limited time offer.
Northwest Florida's largest RV show is coming to the Florida Horse Park. It's the Ocala RV Show, March 1st through 4th. A huge selection of RVs with show special pricing and drive them home financing. Daily door price of two $100 gas cards each day, no purchase necessary. Thursday through Saturday 9 to 5, Sunday 10 to 4. Buy one, get one free admission Thursday. $2 off military and first responders every day. Adults $5, kids under 16 free. The Ocala RV Show, March 1st through 4th. Wherever you roam, you're always at home.
Yeah, wherever you roam, Robin, you're always at home.
Nice.
With an RV.
That's right.
See, maybe that's why I want an RV. I can
That's
just
right.
roam and be home.
Exactly.
That's
You don't
it.
have to
Just
do
get up from the
anything.
driver's seat and go in the back, take a nap.
Yep.
I see people parking those things in Walmart. Is that legal? Are they allowed to do that?
I don't know. We'd have to ask Walmart.
We
and
use
see
the
what they
bathroom.
do.
Oh, they have bathrooms in them, don't they?
Yeah, but you have to be hooked up to a sewer and stuff
No, they got a tank, don't they?
in the RV.
Yeah, but I mean, really? I mean, if you
Well, oh yeah, that's right. They've got a tank in there, but then
Yeah,
you got to be sure
yeah.
you empty it. And
you got to empty
clean it. Yeah, or you're going to have a problem.
Oh, that's my problem with that job right there. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth. He's owned an RV for a while and drives all over the country with it. And no, he doesn't. He doesn't. But he does have a bloodmobile. It's sort of like an RV.
Sort of. Can't go to the bathroom in it.
Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all? And by the way, you can park an RV at Walmart. Actually, they encourage it.
Oh, they encourage.
Wow.
Oh, why? Because it does something for crime or something? What is the reason?
No. Because if you're going to park in their parking lot, you're going to shop there. Absolutely.
Ah, okay.
That's right.
So,
that's right,
have you ever owned one?
No.
Have you ever wanted to own one?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I did, but then I don't know. Motels are kind of nice. Well, hotels. Motels might be nice.
I'm not. Yeah. That's just not what I do.
Where are you right now?
I'm in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh my gosh!
Wow, nice.
You have bad weather coming your way today.
Yeah, I know. I'm driving.
You're driving right now?
And then I'm. No. I will be.
Oh.
Will be.
Oh,
Then I'm heading to Tallahassee.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, be careful out there. It sounds like it's not going to be too good. Well, I do have a really important topic for you today. Do you know what it is?
Oh, good.
You know what it is?
No.
All right.
No.
It
The
is.
signal isn't that strong in Nashville for some reason.
It is the secret. Yeah, but we got the internet. It's the secret language of the handheld fan. The secret language of the fan. The handheld fan is making a comeback as a fashion accessory for women.
Okay.
And it's more than just some way to put a little cool air on your face. It's a way to communicate.
Your desires.
Have you heard of this before?
No.
I mean, there's
it's
a
just
whole...
another one of those. It's another one of those things that's a complete mystery to me, but women will say, I don't understand why you don't get it. I'm being as clear as a bell. And you still have no clue as to what they're saying. That's what this is. I mean, really. It's like emojis. Do you have anybody who texts you emojis?
Yeah.
You know, like the faces?
Yes, I do, yes.
I don't get my wife sends them to me. I don't understand them at all.
Well,
and I'll ask her. I'm like, well, what does that mean? She goes, I don't understand how you can't see what that is. I don't know. Did I really screw up? Did I text the wrong thing, or is this okay? I mean, I need some reassurance.
All right, now I have texted one without realizing it. I hit some button and I don't know what I thought I was doing, but I ended up sending a happy face or something, which was pretty safe.
I'm anti-emoji. I'm anti-fan language too.
Oh, well, the fan language you might have nothing to say about it because it's a girl thing, okay?
Well, of course, but they're probably communicating to guys, and I'm out.
They are communicating with guys. Exactly, you're right on target. But here's the thing. If you decided from LifeSouth to put to capitalize on this new what do you call it, Robin? Revitalize, whatever. It came from the 1800s.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So an old fan,
a renewed interest,
an old fad that is now a new fad with the fan.
Renewed interest.
You could put the LifeSouth logo with the words "Give Blood" or something on a fan.
Sure.
And then when the girl opens it up, it's like, "Hula! Oh, there's my message."
That would be awesome.
No, but that's probably not the language of the fan.
No,
it's probably not that.
You are right,
Unfortunately.
but it's like a sponsor.
I get it.
It's like,
I'm all about putting our logo on everything. I get that.
Just say, my flirty message has been brought to you by LifeSouth.
Yeah, that is so cool. That would be great. That would be wonderful.
I still don't even know what a flirty message is.
All right, well, we're going to learn. If you want to if you want to put your LifeSouth logo on a fan, it's $1.70.
Have you ever left a conversation and then the girl that you were with, maybe Robin, said, God, she was flirting with you, and you're like, what? She was? Has that ever happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, and you were like completely oblivious?
Completely, yeah.
That's
My
right.
wife told me that one day. She's like, that woman was flirting with you. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know.
She goes, what do you mean?
I know.
You don't know? I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, but if this had happened like when I was 20 or whatever, I might have thought she was flirting with me. But at 63, they're flirting with what they think I have.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That's right. Talent and money.
But that means you're understanding that they're actually flirting with you. I don't even understand if they're flirting with you.
I hear you. Well, sometimes I don't either, but when it's pointed out, I think, okay, well, if that's true, I'm sure it wasn't because of the way I look. I'm sure it's because of what I do for a living or what they perceive I'm worth or whatever. Yeah.
Exactly.
You want to go back and go, were you flirting with me?
Well, you know the answer to that one. Now, if she was if she was doing it with a fan,
But if a girl came back and asked, were you just flirting with me? You would say yes.
if it's the other way around, yeah.
Flirting with you. Yeah. See, this is the language.
Yeah, but you would say playful. I was just playful flirting. I wasn't real flirting. That's what you say. I was just playful. It was just playful. Didn't mean anything. There's a part of me that didn't die.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, when
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, it means you mean no harm. You're not really trying to get her to take it anywhere. You're just playful. You never playfully flirted with somebody?
Not since I got married, I don't think.
Really?
Yeah, that's dangerous right there to be playfully flirty if you're in a relationship.
We went to Steak and Shake with our friend Gary, and he clearly was playfully flirting with somebody inappropriately young for him.
Yeah, but he's single.
He's single, but he's like 60.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Doesn't matter. You got to keep your line in the water, Larry.
Well, last time I did that, the water was kind of cold, and I know the next line. Yeah, and deep too.
You can't catch anything if your line's not in the water.
All right, how is the blood supply? Then I will educate you. This is, by the way, this is woman-splaining because a woman is explaining to a guy what this stuff means. Okay, just so you know.
That means we have to really pay attention because we're going to miss all the subtlety of it. So, actually, we're okay. We're actually still really neato. So please just get out there, give the gift of life, and donate blood because we're in critical need of Type O.
Donate blood, save lives, and thank Palm Garden of Ocala. They sponsored that message, and they have a facility that takes care of the people in their walls, under their roof. How do you want to say that? It's health and rehabilitation. It's skilled nursing. That's the important thing to know. They're at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. Just take a tour. Take a tour. Go see them. Their website is palmgardenofocala.com. Penn Flooring, thank them also. They sponsored this segment. They have been putting floors into homes and offices in Ocala for more than a quarter of a century. They did it for us here at WOCA. They can do it for you too. See what they have to offer over at their address at 1201 Southwest 17th Street. And thank them for sponsoring. Thank Penn Flooring for sponsoring WOCA's Morning Visit with Galen Unold from LifeSouth. Sorry. That's the actual name of this segment, by the way.
Morning Visit with Galen Unold.
Yeah, the Morning Visit with Morning Visit with Galen Unold from LifeSouth. Yeah.
Who came up with that name?
Who made it up? Probably Carol. I think Carol was the one who wasn't she the one who?
All right, well then.
Years ago.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have a paper. What do you call it? Log anymore.
Yeah.
That's what it used to say on the paper.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. If the fan is placed near the heart, the woman is telling you, you have won my love.
Is she like moving it too, or is it just like right on her heart?
I have no idea.
Animated?
I have no idea.
What if is it open if it's different than if it's closed?
Oh gosh, you know what? You're asking the wrong person.
Oh, that's a good question, though.
But look, Alex Trebek, you've got all the answers.
I have the answers. That's all I have is the answers. I don't have any button I can push. Or here's another one. A closed fan touching the right eye means when may I be allowed to see you? Oh, there's a good one.
Oh, there you go.
When a closed fan is touching the right eye.
Oh, there you go. It's like, okay.
Okay, so let's. So
you guys have got a lot of studying to do.
Okay, so let's say you're at
the right eye.
Yeah.
Her right eye.
I know.
Or the right eye that's
it's so
facing
confusing. I know. You're going to be looking. You say, "Oh my gosh, is that her right eye?"
It has to be her right eye, because she's the one holding the.
Her right eye.
Her right eye, yeah.
Her right eye.
Yeah.
What if it's in her left hand or is her right hand?
Hold on, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But I just want you to imagine this: you're at a sports bar, okay? And you're watching your favorite game on TV. All of a sudden, something catches your attention, and there's a woman sitting at the bar, and she's got a fan, and it's closed, and she's touching her right eye. And you know, because you've listened to this show.
That's right.
When may I be allowed to see you? What do you say? You're not going to get up because I know you. You're going to yell across the bar.
Yeah, because you're watching the game.
I'm not off till 4 o'clock. I'm not off till... Okay. Yeah, so.
Who's playing?
Who's playing? All right, here's oh my gosh, the number of sticks.
I just want to watch the baseball game, Larry. I can't be bothered with this stuff right now.
The number of sticks shown. The number of sticks shown answers the question at what hour. Yeah. Like if you say, "What time can I come see you?" and she shows you 3 sticks, and the fan has these ribs.
Yeah.
So if she shows you 3, that means 3 o'clock. What time can I see you? She opens the fan and
3
shows.
3 p.m. or 3 a.m.?
Yeah, that's a good question.
3 a.m. I'm tired.
I know.
I just can't.
I know. We don't know, Galen. It's one of those men things.
Show up at 3 o'clock. What are you doing here?
All right, now.
What?
Now listen. Threatening movements with a fan.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
With a closed fan. Threatening movements with a closed fan means don't be so imprudent.
Imprudent.
Yeah, I got to look up that word too. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Forward? Is it forward? Imprudent or
imprudent? Isn't prudent?
Imprudent. Let me look it up.
Imprudent.
Or prudent is a smart,
Forward,
safe
maybe.
decision.
Hold on.
Don't be so
would be the
imprudent.
opposite of that. So, yeah.
Or crass.
I'm not the only one who didn't know what it meant.
Maybe crass.
Here it is.
Maybe
No.
crass.
I know what prudent means. I'm assuming imprudent.
Imprudent means you don't care.
So,
Imprudent means
Okay.
not showing care. Okay.
yeah, that makes sense.
I don't care.
Yeah, because prudent means safe. Yeah,
You-
all that.
Well, then she needs to move on. If she thinks she's going to change him, I mean, that's not going to work.
All right. A half-opened fan pressed to the lips means you may kiss me.
The fan's in the way.
Your Your Honor, she had a half-open fan. I took that to be consent.
That's right, exactly.
What?
Yeah, but her fan was sticking.
The hands clasped together, holding an open fan, mean forgive me. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
This is amazing or what?
This is amazing. I love this.
All right. Covering the left ear with an open fan means do not betray our secret. Oh, Galen.
Wow.
That's after the fact. That's after you got back to the sports bar. That's when you got back to the game.
Okay, but do you need to? If it's a secret, then you should know it's a secret.
In the beginning.
Well, she's telling you do not
But
betray
then-
our secret.
Both parties should know it's a secret.
Well, here let me give you a scenario. Okay, you're at the sports bar. You see the woman and you say, "Are you talking to me?" And then she says, "Yeah, I got a back room." And you disappear. Now your buddy next to you, he's drinking his beer, going, "Where the hell did Galen go?" Right? And now the two of you come back to the bar and you sit next to your buddy, and your buddy goes, "Where the hell have you been?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
And the woman across the thing says, she puts her open fan to her left ear. And you go, "Oh, I can't tell you." I can't tell you.
You guys love to share things, though.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Did you just leave? Did you just leave with that chick with the fan? Yes, I did. Where'd you go? I was showing her how to use the pinball machine. She didn't understand. She never did.
Pinball machine.
Yeah, she.
Yeah. Pinball machine, Larry? Been out lately? I mean, I'm
The
just
retro
wondering.
area.
I mean, I thought you were just trying to keep it real here.
Are you telling
You
me?
didn't know how to use the pinball machine.
Are you telling me? Wait a minute. Does this mean? I think you caught me here.
Wow.
Does this mean there's no pinball machines out there anymore? What's happened to the war? No wonder the kids are shooting up the schools.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. All this could be fixed with a few well-placed pinball machines.
All right. If she's hiding her eyes behind
Come on, Larry. That was funny right there. I don't know where you get the pinball
It
reference.
was funny. It was awesome.
But I'm enjoying the hell out of that. That's what I'm going to remember.
Well, I am.
You know, there's some things I remember about the show and some things I won't. Hey, does Larry really play pinball? Oh, he's one of the wizards. He's one of the wizards.
Oh, I got a pinball machine. I got a pinball machine story to tell you. You ready?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely ready.
You
for
know,
that.
you know that when I was younger, I played guitar in bars all the time. That was my job. And I discovered that back in those days that you could rub your feet on the carpet and get a static electricity shock, and then touch the coin box with the quarter, and it would give you a credit, and you never needed to spend the quarter.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Wow.
Just thought I'd share it.
That's
pretty
correct.
amazing.
I'm aware of that.
That's why pinball machines went out of business. All right.
Maybe.
If she hides her eyes behind an open fan, she's telling you she loves you, Galen.
Hiding her eyes
Yeah.
behind an open fan.
Right.
God, man, can't she just tell me?
If she
so glad I'm married. I want to be clear about that. I love my wife. 'Cause I couldn't deal with it.
It's exciting. You got to get her a fan.
If she shuts a fully open fan.
No, I don't.
Listen, if she shuts a fully open fan slowly, it means I promise to marry you.
Okay, what? It's a slowly open fan versus an aggressively open fan.
Exactly.
Because I don't want to be imprudent. Right? I mean, who the heck wants to be that guy?
If she opens the fan with her left hand and puts her right hand behind the fan and you can't tell what
God.
she's doing, then she's probably giving you the finger.
What?
If she opens the fan with her left hand and puts her right hand behind the fan so you
Okay.
can't see what she's doing, she's probably giving
If a
you.
woman is using a fan, you don't expect that same woman to give you the finger, Larry.
Right. I know I know it's contrary, but that's what it says.
No, can't you just open the fan and then kind of like go like this? I mean, that's kind of, you could
I'm not
make it
interested
subtle.
in any woman who's going to give me the finger.
No, I know. Robin just gave it to me. All right, letting the fan rest on
Yeah,
your.
because it's more effective if you put the finger outside the fan with just the one finger and nobody would know.
Robin made a fan. If she fans very slowly, she's telling you she's already married.
What? Okay. And this is inside a sports bar that she's hanging out.
Right.
She's already given you the secret one, and she's touched it to her left eye.
If she drops the fan, she's telling you, I just want to stay friends. That's it.
Okay.
So you don't have to pick it up
Like a
then
lot
and
of
be
work.
chivalrous.
No, she just says, you go, there's 100 fish in the sea, whatever.
That's right.
Right.
Unbelievable.
If she places the fan behind her head, it means don't forget me.
Open?
I don't know. Just doesn't say.
Oh,
Just-
okay.
Okay.
Oh, God. She may have had an itch.
Don't forget me.
The fan in the right hand in front of the face means follow me.
Okay.
Now you know all the fan language. I'm skipping some of
Oh,
these.
boy.
Some of them are redundant. They say the same thing. Drawing the fan across the forehead means you've changed.
You're dead.
No, it means you've changed.
You've changed.
You've changed.
There's going to be no communication verbally. It's gonna all be sign language. Fan language.
Twirling the fan in the right hand means I already
boy.
love somebody and it's somebody else. I already love somebody and it's somebody.
Oh, the arrogance. She's full of herself.
Oh, here we go. Drawing.
So that doesn't mean she's bored. That's what I would think.
And
I'm like, oh, I got my opening. She's bored.
the last one is drawing the fan through the hand means I hate you. Ooh, drawing the fan through the hand. I hate you.
Wow.
That's pretty.
I am out.
Pretty hard.
Fan etiquette.
You know, I guess if it goes back and forth, does that mean completely different?
I think so. I think that's like, you really understand that movement.
I need you. That was really funny.
That was funny.
I like that. That
Yes,
was good. I got that one.
That's good.
That's right after the train station.
Secret language of the fan. Oh my gosh.
Gosh, too bad this wasn't out before Valentine's Day. That would have been a plus.
Right.
All you guys giving the girls fans for Valentine's Day.
I can't believe this is coming back as a fad.
I think it's great. I've always loved fans. They're beautiful.
You don't think it is?
No, it's not. No.
Wait till you get to Nashville. Nashville's always ahead of Ocala. So you're going to get.
No, I've been in. I got here yesterday. So
Okay.
I'm So no fan.
Are you going to any meetings today?
Yeah.
Will there be women at the meeting?
Yes.
Ask them if they have a fan.
No.
Yeah, they do. They probably have it. It's tucked away. They probably, it's not going to be the right place, LifeSouth. But you say, I got a great idea for a promotion.
This is a good marketing idea.
Yes, put the LifeSouth logo on a fan.
No.
I would love that.
And then include with it instructions on the language of the fan.
Yeah.
No.
You would be a big hit. People would love this.
Nope.
It's right up there with the
That's right up there with
the race.
Yeah, exactly.
The
I was going to say the pantomime. That's one of those ideas that sounds really good.
Which
and then you're like, no, I'm never going to do that.
They're both really good. They're good marketing things. The pantomime racehorses and the fan.
No.
Yeah, but that was my idea.
Nobody wants a fan.
Yeah, but hey, here's the rabbit hole. It's now taking me to the language of the chopsticks. Oh, there's a whole category on this.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait.
The language of the chopsticks.
Well, Larry, the next time you go to that Chinese place, you're going to have all the languages down.
I'm going to have my notes in my pocket. What is she saying to me, Robert? What is she saying to me?
I know. Fast clickies.
Well, she dropped it. Oh, that means she just wants to be friends.
Yeah, exactly. But then do you pick it up?
No, what you do then is you pull out like a wad of $100 bills.
Uh-huh.
And then she'll pick it up and change her mind about what she thinks about you.
Oh, that's right. And then she'll touch the fan to her right eye and then open it the number of ribs on there to see what time that
3
you
o'clock.
wanna. Yeah, there you go. I'll see you later, and then she'll open it up to the number.
So there are how many ribs are there on a fan?
I don't know. I have the picture right here. Hold
I
on.
had a fan one time. I would guess about 15 on the one I had.
1, 2,
it was real
3,
pretty.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The military time we're talking about
14.
now?
Wow, 14. You're very close. 14 of them. All right. On this one, anyway. This one in this.
Oh yeah, military time too. That's a good point, Galen.
Yeah, I'll meet you at 14 o'clock.
Now we're screwed.
Oh my God. All right. So, well, be careful up there. When did you get there? Yesterday?
Yeah.
You flew.
Yeah.
You flew, right?
Oh, drove.
You drove there. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, be careful. There's a tornado coming your way.
Yeah.
Do you know what a tornado does? It blows wind.
You need fans.
Just to point that out. All right, Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Today.
What? What? Holy mackerel, you disappeared all of a sudden. Say it again. Oh.
Is it the Villages in Wedgwood Lane?
Sounds like it, yeah. All right, hey, be careful up there,
Yeah.
Galen. We lost you for some reason.
He's distracted by the woman with the fan.
We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Chris Foster. Classes resumed today at the high school in Parkland, Florida, where 17 people were shot and killed 2 weeks ago. Ryan Petty lost his daughter Elena and says about gun safety legislation.
There'll be time for that. Right now, we secure our schools. We figure out what went wrong and what we can do better. And then we'll have the other public policy debates later.
The Dick's Sporting Goods chain just announced it will no longer sell assault-style rifles or large-capacity magazines. White House Communications Director Hope Hicks spent 9 hours with the House Intelligence